law of attraction. There's been a lot of writing about this, a movie about it, The Secret, that all these successful people way back when were successful because they knew the secret, and the secret is the law of attraction. Can you really think and have it come true? The universe, after all, is energy. Our thoughts are energy. So what you put before you can materialize? Well, I've studied many teachers, trainers, coaches, and almost all of them, to some degree, touch on this area. Not necessarily directly the law of attraction, but the thought process. So listen further, and you'll find out what you can do, and possibly what you can't do. But I guarantee you, you will improve upon your life. You'll find a way to get what you want, or more correctly, achieve what you want to achieve. Hi, my name is Frank Larity, and I want to welcome you to the series, Success in a Nutshell, Part 1, Law of Attraction. The reason I called this segment Law of Attraction is because there's been a lot of talk lately about the Law of Attraction, and many people coming out with ways of training to how to do it, and books and movies. So the question is, does the Law of Attraction really exist? Can you put up a view board and monitor your thoughts and have the universe bring you whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever you concentrate on? Well, maybe yes, maybe no, and maybe only to some degree. For myself, I am Christian and believe in the Bible, and the Bible tells you many things that a lot of people will relate to. They'll go back and say, seek and you shall find, which is true. When I'm doing a seminar, I'll have the audience sit, close their eyes for a second, and then when they open their eyes, look for the color blue. Look up in the ceiling, down on the floor, right, left, in, out, every place, and see how many things blue you can find. And then I give them about 4 or 5 seconds to look. Close their eyes, and then call out how many people saw how many things that were red. Well, of course, none, because again, seek and you shall find. To some degree, that's how the thought processes of the mind works. You get what you think about, but not in some kind of mystical way. The Lord is not going to just hand you something. The universe is not going to put things on your doorstep necessarily. There is work involved. So, where do you begin? Well, step 1 is affirmations. Now, affirmations are affirming to yourself that what is. Not what you really are experiencing right now, but what you want to experience and where you want to be. If you want to be affluent, then you do affirmations for affluence. Now, affirmations will not really change anything, but it'll start your mind on the right path. You know, do you ever hear the stories about the people who were sick and in the hospital? And you watched comedies. I think it was the Marx Brothers. They watched them for end on end, and they were laughing and happy, and as much as they could be under the circumstances. But the humor helped them feel better and helped them recover. Things like that are heard all the time. People are sick, and if you believe in your doctor, and you have a true, strong believing in your doctor, then your operation will more than likely be more successful than if you doubted the physician that you were going to. And these are all mental things that work in your mind and body together. So your body can heal itself, quote unquote. But that doesn't mean you don't go to the doctor. That doesn't mean you don't take medication. But in conjunction with your body and your mind and your soul and your heart, you can work together and be more successful than if you just leave it to popping pills and seeing a doctor and getting surgery. So when you do your affirmations, not only do you do affirmations to bring yourself up and bring yourself happy, bring yourself in strength, but you also change your physiology along with it. If you believe that you are successful, you will be successful. But you can't just believe it and become it. It's sort of like act as if until you become. To some degree, that works. But also you have to get training. So affirmation, along with physically playing the part, along with getting the training, or finding someone who has been successful in the area you want to be and model them. Because if you do what successful people do, you will be successful. So find the person in your industry, in your area, if you're talking about business and if you're talking about success and monetary gain, find the person who has been successful and do what they do. There is a model to success, and that's what this whole series is about. This is only phase 1. So this is phase one of several phases that you can do to become successful. And one is the thought. If you control your thought, you control your life. Because things are not always what they are how you perceive them. So it's not the word that makes you sad or angry. It's not the deed that makes you upset. It's how you perceive it. Perception is thought. And if you control your thought, you control your life. I can't say that too much. If you control your thought, you control your life. And your life will be much better. You will be much more successful. You'll be much more happier if you maintain the proper mental attitude throughout every day, each and each and every moment. Well, now it's time for homework. For 1 week's time, I want you to do the following. I want you to maintain positive thinking. Not just I'm happy, wealthy, and everything is fine, but look to the positive of every situation. Don't allow your mind to go to the negative. Like Louise Hay says, out of this only good will come, and I am safe. Out of every situation, a good result can be seen or something can be learned for future prosperity. Open yourself up to receive from all avenues. If you limit yourself to income off a salary, you will never be wealthy. But once your mind is open to all sources, you will be surprised at the abundance available. Prosperity is not only money. For the next week, focus on what you have and be thankful. A place to live, family, friends, loved ones in your life. Be thankful for all the wonderful things that happen to you, no matter how small. And love yourself. How can others love you if you don't love yourself? Do not let self-talk put yourself down. Did you ever do something wrong or make a mistake and say, I'm so stupid, or if not for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all? For the next week, realize that you are human and you may make a mistake, but just see what you can learn from it and continue positivity with self-confidence. Your state of mind will determine the type of day you will have. You deserve to be healthy, wealthy, and happy. Be thankful for all the blessings you receive, no matter how small. And do this for 1 week, but in time you'll see bigger changes. And look for the rest of the sections on Success in a Nutshell. Section 2 will be out shortly. And continue on. And when you put it all together, you'll see that life is there for the taking. Thank you, and God bless.